What up, y'all? It's your girl Lifestyle 704, and I'm back.
Pretty little thing, you got a bag and now you wildin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Waited hitting you the DM looking violent. Talking while you come around and now they silent. Through the Cooper 17, no guidance. You be staying low, but you know what the price is. Ain't never got you know it being modest. Poppin'.
Y'all, we're at home today. If y'all see these pictures in the back, shout out to my hubby. Me and him did these paintings at a sip and paint at somebody's house for their birthday. So, of course, this is mine, and that's his. So I cooked today. We didn't eat out. Y'all gonna be so happy because I've been doing really well with working out. I don't know if you guys could see any decrease or anything like that, but I've been really trying to stay focused with working out and just being dedicated. And not really working out, just getting 30 minutes of time in for myself to actually be active, whether it's walking or working out. And I refuse to pay for another membership right now until I really get consistent with what I'm doing. And I feel like I'm consistent, but I wasted so much money in the past years on memberships and didn't go. I refuse to do that now. So I am, I guess you could say, punishing myself. That's probably a harsh word, but restricting myself to just walking and working out on my own with what I have until I know for sure, until I kick it in gear, which I feel like I have kicked it in gear, but until I get to the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, you're ready for membership, because I know I will go at least 4 times a week. So outside of Drip Sweat Fitness every 2 weeks, I'm just walking every day. So today I cooked, and I don't know if you guys could see it or not. I'm gonna try to add a picture of the bag of veggies that I cooked, but this was from Pick Sweet. That's the brand. But anyway, it was like a roasted medley with butternut squash and onions and Brussels sprouts and something else. I want to say potatoes, but maybe not. I think the squash took the place of the potatoes, maybe. So I sauteed them in some bacon grease, just a little bit, with some red onions, and I added some bacon actually. So that's what that is. And then I was watching one of my favorite video people I like to watch on YouTube. Her name is Tanya Howell on the Flavor Train. Literally watching her eating some meatballs the other night. So I'm like, I want some meatballs. So I had some turkey meat. I made some meatballs right there and smothered them in mushroom gravy. And then I roasted some corn on a cob in the oven. You just throw it in the oven on 400. But I seasoned it with whatever you want to season it with. And then I greased it down with some butter or margarine. I didn't want to use butter because butter burns easy in the oven, and I do have butter, so I used the margarine that I had. And I got my water here. So y'all, we are at home today. I'm thinking about really incorporating a theme for the week, not for the week, but something for the day, that you guys can look forward to on certain days of the week for me. What y'all think? Y'all, this medley is so good. Brussels sprouts have come a long way. It's not like back in the day. Well, you could have it like back in the day was just Brussels sprouts, but there's so many ways to be innovative with these Brussels sprouts. You don't have to just eat Brussels sprouts. I feel like I do better in a medley like this with a Brussels sprout with this butternut squash. Got the sweet and savory together. All right now. Now I put that bacon in there, which I can barely taste, but it was just added for flavor. Shout out to my homegirl, Holiday, when she learned that I was interested in Brussels sprouts. She gave me some suggestions on how to cook them, which I have not done yet holiday, but I will. But she also suggested that fresh Brussels sprouts will cook better than frozen in the oven. I mean, and that's to be expected. But I'm trying to think. Do I see Brussels sprouts just sitting out there in the produce section? Is that a seasonal thing, y'all? Let me know if you know. Dig into these meatballs. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. Anytime you want to cook like hamburger steak or cube steak or anything like that, even if you're using turkey meat, I don't care. I feel like the mushroom gravy you just gotta have. You know, the one from McCormick. Now, I have been searching on how to make mushroom gravy from scratch, and I pretty much got it as far as visual, but I haven't tried it yet because I don't really buy mushrooms to be doing anything from scratch. So, until I figure that out, McCormick mushroom gravy will be my best friend, okay? Ain't no shame in my game. It's semi-home cooking over here. With meatballs, I did I had ground turkey meat, Lipton onion soup, and I chopped some onions up in there as well. And I had various seasonings. I just I don't know if I showed y'all or not, but I've been into like this Himalayan salt, which I feel for the past couple of meals that I've used it on, it's really been like giving it this little flair that I like, you know. I don't know what that is. I can't really describe it, but I'll get back to y'all on that. So, onion soup, Himalayan salt, onions, white onions, some Mediterranean seasoning, different seasonings. I had garlic powder, breadcrumbs, and I just made individual meatballs. And actually, I cooked them on the stove. I leave them in the oven. Because y'all know turkey meat don't take that long. Put them in the skillet, brown them, kept turning them. And made a little gravy, put that on there. That was that. And I already told you how I did the corn. Look how pretty that is. Looking all roasted and pretty like that. I love corn on the cob. And I really love the long ones too. Because guess what? My family will go back in there and eat 2 more. So why not just get a long one? I ain't add no sugar to these. I thought about it. I was like, I didn't really want it to crystallize and burn in the oven like that. But it's sweet anyway. It got like a little, it's a good balance between sweet and savory. Or maybe these were already sweet. I can't remember what it said on the pack. I like fresh corn too. But y'all know corn, I believe corn got its own sweetness to it, because I've had fresh corn with nothing on it, and it had a little sweetness to it. So what y'all been doing? Work was straight today. I mean, it's Tuesday. So it was just another day. I thank God again for many blessings. You know what? This weekend, This past weekend, I was binging on some shows. Ooh. Thirsty. Yeah, I know how these braces are. Y'all watch FBI. It's a show called FBI. Don't quote me on what channel it come on. I was watching it on my Fire Stick. But I love a good show. Especially like anything that's kind of like Law and Order where we chasing the bad guy. I don't know the characters' names. They're really good characters. And they got this really pretty black girl in there. I don't know her name, but that's the first time I ever seen her on the show. Maybe she's just a breakout star or something like that. But she's really good at what she does. It kind of reminds me of CSI. And then I forgot the girl name that would be looking up stuff for them while they out in the field. I think Shamar will call her baby or babe or something like that. The black girl played like her role in FBI, so she was really good. But we was catching up on that this weekend, so that was good. I was gonna watch. Have y'all been watching Blind Spot? I think when I get through eating, I'm gonna go in there and brush my teeth, of course, and get myself together for bed and try to watch that. I always say I'm gonna get in the bed and watch something. Yeah, first of all, I rarely watch TV. I never thought in a million years that I would say that, but because my family, we just a TV lover. I love shows, but since I've been into YouTube, I literally watch YouTube, literally. I watch YouTube. There are days that goes by when my TV don't even come on. I think I talked to y'all about that. Days. I might try to go out there and watch that. Then I caught up on 911. That was pretty good. I need to go catch up on Power. And I was trying to get into a show called The Prodigal Son. The Prodigal Son, I think that's what it's called. And I was scrolling on my shows that I was wanting to catch up on. I seen that on them, but I didn't watch it. So last night when I was watching 911, that came on after that. And I got a glimpse of it. Looks interesting. It looks like, from what I can tell, well, from what somebody told me, the FBI or CIA or somebody, I think it's the FBI or CSI, something like that. Whatever the investigative group is, they're looking for like serial killers, serial whatever. So I guess they got this guy that was like this serial killer or whatever, but maybe he was locked up or whatever, but now they're using him to help them find criminals. So actually I might go back there and watch that. So excuse me. I believe I've only missed a couple of episodes on that. So I may be able to binge that before I fall asleep. I be tired, y'all. My body be tired. You know, especially with working out and stuff. Being dedicated. You know, not being consistent. I feel like my body is on schedule with what it's supposed to be doing, like at night going to bed. You know, sometimes I might be up scrolling on my phone or editing on YouTube, but my body is not restless. Like it's rested. It's ready to lay down. So it's ready for me to put my feet up and just relax. You know, before I started being consistent, it was almost like my body was confused sometimes about when was the appropriate time to lay down or whatever. Sometimes. It was like I was tired all the time. So. But The Prodigal Son, y'all go check that out. It's a little coffee shop on Freedom Drive. I believe it's on Freedom Drive. I want to go check out. I don't think it's black owned, but I don't think you can walk in. I think it's like a drive-through. I think on Freedom Drive it used to be it was some type of burger joint. It wasn't In and Out, but I don't think we don't have nothing like that. It was something else. Anyway, now it's called, what is it called now? Cup Full or something like that. But I think it's like on Freedom Drive, right there near. Is that Foot Locker still right there, y'all? It's over there. I think like across the street from Beauregard's. A little bar and restaurant. Is Beauregard still over here? I can't stop sucking on this corn, y'all. I'm so sorry. You know what? No, it's like once you cook your corn in the oven, you ain't gonna never want to boil it again. Seriously, like that's my thought. Just like some people may say, once you start grilling your corn, you never gonna want to boil again. Once and my very first time doing this, we were on a couples trip in the mountains, and I was just winging it. This was years ago. I was just winging it. I think I just wanted to try something new, and like I always do. And for years later, my best friend could not stop talking about that corn. I was like, I had to remember that I had done it. I forgot. It was just something I did on a whim. So tonight, on a whim again, I'm gonna tell you why I did it tonight, because I felt like I already had. I don't like to have like a lot of pots rolling, because first of all, that's more dishes that I gotta wash, or somebody gotta wash. So I already had done used a skillet and a pot, and I'm like, I don't want to pull out another pot. So what I'm gonna do with this corn? That's not thought about throwing it in the oven, so that's what I did. But this corn was so good tonight. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, this is my second one, to be honest. First one I ate off the camera. But back to what I was saying about the theme. So I don't know, I was thinking maybe Tea Tuesday. Tuesday tea with Lifestyle 704, something like that. And we can still incorporate food, of course. Either I will cook, or maybe I would, you know, try something new, you know, like I've been doing around the city. And I know I haven't done one. Well, actually I did one. I just did one, what, last week. Shouts out to Ty's Wings and Tings. So I may start, because it's getting cold. It's about to be the fall or whatever. So time about to go back. I may start getting it to go and literally come back home to eat it like I used to do. So I won't be car banging in the car and it's cold. So I may do that. But anyway, now that I got a cute little setup, this may be where I be. And I kind of like it. What y'all like? Y'all like it? I like it too. But, so y'all like the whole Tea Tuesday thing? I'm thinking tea, not drinking tea, but like tea. Like, maybe like celebrity news, something like that, what's going on. Or maybe even, maybe questions and answers. Something, you know, if I can get enough people to ask me a few questions, things they want to know about me, I'll answer. Or current events, or let me see, maybe like topics, you know, that we want to talk about, you know, stuff, maybe even stuff that people are scared to talk about, some taboo stuff people may be scared to talk about. And what else? And then I would like to work my way up to maybe having someone on here with me to interview. Something like that. I feel like I'm a celebrity in my own right, y'all. Let me just say that. Because I know some of y'all look at my channel and like, especially if you know me or you think you know me and you're like, you know, wondering like, what am I doing? Or what made me want to even do this? Or some of y'all may be even thinking that I come out of my shell a little more on camera, you know, when I'm doing this. So, and I feel like I do. I feel like, I mean, I'm a mix between an introvert and the opposite of an introvert. And I don't even know if that's possible, but I feel like I am. You know, I'm kind of to myself, but not really. I'm thinking I really like the Tea Tuesday or Tuesday tea or something on Tuesdays with tea. So let's see, since today is Tuesday, what type of tea can we talk about today? Let me see. There's so much stuff going on. But I'm going to say what comes to mind is Tank, since we're talking about the letter T and T's. Tank, the celebrity. Did y'all hear what he said? Now, I'm not going to talk too much on that because I didn't really see the interview. I didn't do my homework before I got on camera because I didn't know that's what I'll be talking about. But it's been such the topic in the past weeks or so, I feel like I watched the interview. But for what I got out of it, y'all, did he say, and I try not to judge people, and I'm not judging them, but I mean, we all have opinions, right? So I think he said something about, I believe, I've heard different stories, but I believe he said something about if a guy gives oral one time, or maybe even twice, to see if he likes it or something like that, doesn't mean he's gay, or something like that. So let's just say he said, because I haven't done my homework yet, let's just say that he said if you could, a guy giving another guy oral doesn't make him gay. Let's just say he said that. Tank. Now, I don't know if this is some type of publicity stunt to get your name rolling, you know, out in these streets like that, because you're about to drop some music or something like that. But why would you, I don't know if that was a good idea to go that route, Tank. I mean, you got our minds wondering. I mean, I'm going to tell you what I thought, because I can't speak for nobody else, but if indeed that's what you said, how you said it, naturally, I started to think. So first of all, because I'm an analyst, unconsciously, you were too specific with numbers. Because the first time I heard the story, it said something like, I heard the number 2 somewhere, or twice, you know. And if that indeed, you use the word once or twice, don't matter, you use the number. Anytime you use numbers, you're being specific about something, almost like you know what you're talking about. So it's like, I don't know. And then let me just play the devil's advocate. Let me just, guys, you know, don't be too hard on Tank. Maybe he knows somebody really close to him that has tried this and needed somebody to talk to and vent to, maybe like a little brother or a little cousin or a best friend. And he found out about it somehow. So, you know, in the midst of them talking it out, or the guy really pleading to him like, no, I'm not gay, no, I'm not gay, this is just something I tried once. With Tank knowing this person personally, knowing that he didn't see any gayness in him or didn't know at any point that he was gay, if this dude is literally pleading this case like, you know me, you know I'm not gay, you know this is not who I am, this is just something that I tried and I don't like it, you know. And Tank knowing this person personally, going to bat for him, he probably basing it off that. Maybe basing off that. You know, I want to believe to say that. He just knows somebody real close to him that this just happened to happen to, and they've pleaded their case to him, and once Tank and maybe the whole family believe that they aren't gay, maybe. Now, that's just me playing devil's advocate. Now, back to what Jaren, Lifestyle 704, thought when I first heard it was, Tank, are you gay? I mean, if you are, then you are. If you are, then you are. You know, I don't really care for people, especially men, to not live their truth, you know. And I know at times it may be hard for men because maybe their family, their religion, their background, their job, I don't know. Whatever lifestyle or how they make their money or whatever family or background they come from may not allow them to be open like that. I don't know. But it's 2020. And although I'm not part of LGBT, all the other letters community, you know, I'm not part of it, but I mean, I have family in it. You know, I have loved ones that I love in it. And I guess with this new age, they're just all out with it, you know. So everybody not everybody, because I have uncles that I, you know, grew up and even as a kid, I knew they were different, you know, but as an adult now, looking down, you know, maybe at my niece or my little cousins, anybody like that know they're gay and they own that shit, big ups to y'all, man or woman. But, you know, these grown people, I just need y'all to just be honest with yourself, period. Because if you are, then you are. And Tank, if you are, I don't think that's going to change us with listening to your music. People still listen to R. Kelly, even though he's not gay, but he did some messed up stuff. So I don't think that we would stop listening to your music, Tank, if that's what you're thinking. I don't know. So if you are gay, we're still gonna love you. But if you are gay and you don't want nobody to know, you can't be walking around saying those stuff like that. You just can't. Period. Not unless that's your way of telling us, you know. And it'll come out soon, you know. But there are people out here that's never come out. They died like that without saying anything. And I guess it's nobody's business really, but when you saying stuff like that, Tank, then you know, you got us wondering, you know, you just got us wondering if indeed you are, period. Now, I've watched several videos with Tank in my life. I've seen him on Hollywood Unlocked. I don't know if I've seen him on I don't think I've seen him on the Breakfast Club. I'm trying to figure out where he had that dang on interview at, but I've seen him on different interview platforms, and he never once mentioned anything like this. Matter of fact, the last interview that I seen him on, he was talking about a few things. Nothing about that. He mentioned Monique Slaughter, how she was a little fatal attraction little thing going on, chasing him, you know, when really it wasn't nothing. They just slept together, but she just couldn't get enough of it. So, and not once did he mention anything about that. So, I don't know, Tank. I don't know what you're talking about. But if you are, guess what? We still gonna love you. And if you are, and you don't want nobody to know, once again, stop saying stuff like that. So I'm gonna have some more tea to talk about next Tuesday. I think I like this whole tea with tea on Tuesday. Tuesday's tea. I don't know. By next Tuesday, I'll know what the title should be. And what else I want to talk about before we end this? I just want everybody to be uplifted and positive. If there's something in life that you want to do, go for it. You know, I used to hear people say that all the time as a kid, even as a young adult, that just go for your dreams and don't let nobody discourage you and da 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 da. And I would be like, ugh, that's a bunch of bull crap, because you know you could be trying for a long time for a lot of stuff and then it's just not happening for you. But I'm gonna tell you right now, as a 30-something-year-old female, still trying to figure out, well, I know exactly where I should be now, but coming up, you know, some people as a kid know exactly what they want to be. You remember as a kid they used to ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? I never freaking knew. And I used to just put stuff down like, oh, I want to be the president of the United States, or I want to be an astronaut or something like that. I don't want to be none of those things. I definitely don't want to be the president of the United States, because I don't want that responsibility on my back. Do you hear me? I'm a mom, okay, of a teenager and a 4-year-old. That's a lot of responsibility in itself. You think I want to be the president of the United States? Heck no. This is enough for me, and I'm a wife. Okay? Don't want to be the president of the United States. Not sure why I wrote that down as a kid, but just to be writing something down. But I think, yeah, I got this. That's the 4-year-old right now. I'm at home, so. But what I was saying is, even as a 30-something-year-old, knowing even just 10 years ago, I didn't know what my calling was. You know, I felt like everybody has a talent where you know how to do hair, or you want to do nails, or you know how to write, rap, sing. You want to be, I don't know, all type of stuff, a mechanic. You know, some people just are born knowing how to do certain things. And I felt like I knew how to do certain things, but there was nothing that I wanted to do for life. You know, I like I know I like food and I don't mind cooking, but I don't think I want to be a chef, you know, doctor or anything like that. I don't want to be a lawyer, you know. So that's when YouTube came about. I don't know where this is going to take me, but I do feel like I'm on the right path. So I enjoy what I'm doing, even if it's just something that's on my leisure time right now. This is definitely an outlet for me from a whole day of work and doing other things like being a mom, being a wife. This is definitely my outlet where I feel like I can just like be myself and woosah and look kind of cute. Oh, by the way, y'all, I'm trying to get into makeup too. I am. I feel like even before the whole YouTube thing for me, I was trying to get into it. And if you look back at some of my beginning videos, I was definitely trying to get into it. Some of my makeup looked decent. Some of it don't. But I was really just trying to dibble and dabble. And I'm still trying to figure out which layers come first. Is it the contour or the freaking foundation? I don't know. So that's my homework for this season, is to figure that out, because I definitely want to be doing that very soon. I don't want to be doing a hard, heavy makeup that's going to take me an hour to do. I just want to be able to put it on and go. And I definitely want to stack up on my lashes and stuff like that. She's supposed to be asleep at least an hour ago, and she's still up. So I got to deal with her, read her book, make sure she's down, brush my teeth, get myself together, and get in my bed and try to watch a show or two before I knock all the way out. I appreciate y'all for coming to my new set. My set. Look, I can dream big. This is my set with my backdrop. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, continue to watch me, continue to talk about me in these streets, continue to spread my name, spread the love. It's Lifestyle 704. I am a Charlotte 10. I am here to give you all the great eats in our city, but I will be including vlogs sometimes with my family, and I will be cooking sometimes and eating in front of y'all. So it's a variety show here, y'all. Y'all just make sure y'all stay tuned and come back. Peace.
Pretty little thing, you got a bag and now you wildin'. You just took it off the line, no mind.